Well, we've just been checking water holes. Trying to find something that the animals are using. They just ain't having any luck.
Oh, well, somebody drove down here.
Oh yeah. Dumbasses. Oh, there's tracks. Those look like deer. Well, here's our secret pond. Last time we was here, there's elk, antelope, deer, everything, even raccoons working it, but it looks pretty bleak now. Well, we found that same group I seen yesterday. They ain't probably 400 or 500 yards from the little saddle where I was hoping to set up there and ambush them. But the water just ain't working. We've checked 5 water holes now, and they found 1 antelope track amongst 5 of them. They're getting water somewhere else. I don't know where they're getting it. So anyway,
That's probably the best bet. Put a decoy out over there and just hang out. They seem to be just moving all their own, just going this way, that way, this way, running over here, running over there. So, they're bound to go by.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Especially with the decoy.
Hopefully.
Well, they
don't know nothing about decoys. But anyway, so today's Thursday. We're gonna probably scout some different country tomorrow. Then Saturday, season opens. Probably be sitting right over there on the other side of that ridge. There's another valley over there. Then there's a little saddle between 2 knobs that they travel. That's the plan anyway.
And it's way in between both of the roads.
It's way off the roads, yeah.
So everybody's pushed them off the road, so they're hanging out right in there. A little less pressure.
Well, what I'm doing is there's this gap between these 2 hills here, and there's a main travelway through it, and I'm coming up here to see there's antelope using it. Hell, they're right in the gap. So it's 2 days before season yet, but they were right in the gap where I wanted to look for a place to set a blind up, because they travel right through this gap quite a bit. They're just standing up there. If I had a rifle, my season would be over. Yeah, so I've seen this before when I was in there antelope hunting it. Seemed like it's a good travel route right through this gap here. And I wanted to hike up here and see if there's a place I could set up with some camo netting and see. There's my makeshift blind. My run and gun blind. And I got right here, where's where I'm going to set up there. There's a little buck standing right there. He was in bow range. but we come across each other simultaneously. And that was the end of that. Seems like there's always an antelope around here somewhere. Well, I was sitting down there in my little blind, makeshift blind. Nothing was happening, so I thought I'd pull the ridge and get up here to where I could see. Glass around, try to find that herd. And I looked way over there on that far ridge, about 1,000 yards, 900 yards. There's that little buck I seen this morning when I was walking in. He's sitting over there. So he was watching me walk up the ridge. So I got my low mounted decoy out and shook at him a few times. Yeah, he liked that. And he pretty soon he starts coming my way. He'd come 50, 100 yards, stop, look. Come another 100 yards, stop, look. He got all the way within 100 yards of me, and that was it. He wouldn't come any closer. And he blew a couple times. He might have been getting some wind of me. But he, as close as he'd come, he'd turn around and finally left. Blowing all the way. Anyway, that's it. That's my story. First encounter of the day. Well, just sitting here in my blind. It's 2:30. I've been here since 5:30, 5:45. Seen 6 mule deer does and 1 little antelope buck that just wouldn't stand still long enough for me to shoot. Let me look out here. So there's the pond. It's got ducks and everything. But the mule deer does come off that ridge there, coming down. I think they smelt me because they kind of stopped, milled around, and then turned left. And the antelope buck, I just got up and looked out over here. He was just standing over there about 100 yards. And he started coming this way. I took a couple pictures real fast and got ready because I thought he was going to the water, but he took a left and then went that way. And he passed me at 60 yards, but he was walking. And everything that'd be perfect for me to shoot 60 yards. Nothing walking. I thought he'd circle around and come back, but I haven't seen him. So that's my story. Sad. Back to sitting. Well, what do you think? I'm not like them other guys that shoot 100 yards. I can't. I got to get closer. Anyway, they're right. They're supposed to, last time we seen them, they're on the other side of that ridge, and we think they laid down. I'm going to try to get up on top of that ridge, put the decoy where they can see it, and then wait and see what happens. Well, I don't know why that don't work. I just didn't like the decoys for some reason. I thought that buck might come over to run me off, but they didn't like it. They left. I think they went over that ridge there. I don't know if it'd do any good to go look for them. I might. Well, this decoy bullshit don't seem to work worth a shit. I had the wind in my face and everything. I just didn't like it for some reason. I didn't run very far. But they're well out of bow range. I got to 120 yards of them. Bastards. Hot. It's probably 85, 88. It's hot work chasing antelope. So I hiked out over that ridge, found them. They're down in the draw. They're only a couple hundred yards, 150 yards off the lake. No way to get to them from this side. I go all the way back around where I was earlier, where I first stuck up on them, and go up the lake and come up on the ridge above them, and I hope that I could get shot. But I have to drive all the way back around, way around. Here we go. Well, there they go again. Well, I had him 90 yards broadside. I can only shoot up to 60. Horse shit. That decoy ain't helping much. It's not helping a bit.